So if you're on that jury and it turns out, hey, one of the guys pointed that Kyle Rittenhouse had not done anything, didn't start anything, and one of the guys in the crowd pointed a gun at his head, and then he turned around and actually defended himself, then you should let him go. Then he's not guilty. That is actually self-defense, if that's what the evidence shows. So far, we have public evidence. It is not what it shows. It is not at all what it shows. But if you have magic evidence that we haven't seen, it's possible.
Motherfucker with a pocket full of rocks, learn to throw them things. Get my skinny little ass kicked. Niggas laugh till the first motherfucker got.
Well, we're about a week into the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, and everything is going about as I expected, if not better for Kyle Rittenhouse. The prosecution's witnesses are all siding with Kyle and giving more and more credence to his self-defense claims.
So your interpretation of what he was trying to do or what he was intending to do or anything along those lines is complete guesswork, isn't it?
Well, he said, "Fuck you," and then he reached for the weapon.
What gave you the right to go around and police that area?
Well, there were members of the community that asked us to go help. Rosenbaum was right there in front of my face, yelling and screaming, and I would say, "Dude, back up, just chill. I don't know what your problem is." And he goes, "You know what? If I catch any of you guys alone tonight, I'm gonna kill you."
And he said that to you?
Correct.
Did he say that to the defendant as well?
The defendant was there, so yes.
The judge is holding a fair hearing.
I finally have the...
I object. Shut up! Overruled.
Which, as I said before, is all Kyle needs. The defense is doing a good enough job that the prosecution hasn't been able to get away with any bullshit.
Character traits for peacefulness is what they're getting into. I have 2 criminal complaints, one of which the defendant held a knife to his brother's throat. Mr. Huber told his brother that if he didn't start cleaning a room in their house, he was gonna gut him like a pig. Mr. Huber's brother noticed a knife in Mr. Huber's right hand that looked like a butcher knife, 6 inches long with a green handle. Mr. Huber later on in the same incident threw a chair and some clothes across the room, threatening to kill his brother if he didn't clean. Mr. Huber then sat down with the knife in his hand and watched them while his brother and Mr. Huber made his grandmother pick things up as well. And Mr. Huber told his brother that if he stopped cleaning, he would kill him. Mr. Huber's brother then turned around and Mr. Huber put a knife to his brother's stomach, saying he was gonna gut him like a pig. Mr. Huber then grabbed his brother by the neck, dug his nails in, and choked him for approximately 10 seconds. Oh, and then as he left, he told the people in the house, "I'm gonna burn the house down with all you fuckers in it." Kicked what I believe is his sister, Caitlin Hughes, in the right hip, causing her pain and causing her to fall into a nearby dog crate. So I would normally not move to admit those. However, if they're saying that this is a peaceful man.
And just as before, it's still obvious that Kyle is innocent. But now, as someone who has watched the entirety of the trial so far, it looks like the jury will have no choice but to find Kyle not guilty of any murder charges. For the most part, the media is still being its same evil self and completely misreporting what's happening. but more and more of the rats are attempting to flee the sinking ship while they still can.
Now, what really mattered to me was how all of this unfolded. What was the thing that sparked it? What started all of it? And initially, I was under the assumption that Rittenhouse was the person who was chasing after Joseph Rosenbaum, that's how it had started. But I was wrong about that, okay? So I want to correct the record. I was, in fact, wrong about that. And to show you the evidence, to reinforce that I was wrong about that, I want to go to this video that shows how everything really started.
This is quite a change in tone from what you all saw at the start of my video, isn't it? In case you don't remember, a week ago, the Hitler Youth, the Khmer, God damn it, I can never remember which genocidal group they're named after. Anyways, a week ago, TYT was singing a slightly different tune.
There are multiple videos from that night. The first video was Kyle Rittenhouse literally chasing a protester into a parking lot.
To looking to kill people, because that's what the right-wingers do. If you're a white right-winger, you're God in this country. You're above the law, you kill anyone you like. God damn it, I'm tired of it. Kids, it makes me sick to see what this judge did, what those unbelievable monsters in the right wing do.
Did they really not watch the video of the story they have been covering for over a year till now? Did any of their idiotic viewers not do the same? What's the reason for this massive shift of opinion of the Kyle Rittenhouse case? Well, deep down in my heart, I'd still like to believe that Anna Kasparian has a soul in there somewhere. It's no surprise Jank didn't show up in this video and admit he's wrong. He's a fucking ghoul. But with Anna, I have hope for redemption. More likely, though, is that they saw the writing on the wall and didn't want to deal with any defamation lawsuits that could result from the dishonest portrayal of Kyle Rittenhouse once this trial is over. Getting smeared as a white supremacist by the now alleged President Poopy Pants before your trial could result in a defamation lawsuit or two. In a just world, Kyle will end up getting more money from the dishonest media than Nicholas Sandmann and Richard Jewell combined. Now, what does this change in the heart of TYT along with the other rats fleeing the sinking ship mean? It means they know how this trial is going to turn out, and they're trying to get ahead of the story. You can only lie to the public so much without losing their trust completely, and the media moonwalked over that line a long time ago. But now with Trump gone and a dementia patient to try and protect, they need to do whatever they can to get their credibility back. Look for the media to say his acquittal was the right decision and the unrest to be minimal.